It's the Belgian Grand Prix, the site of the maiden victory of the Jordan team in 1998. The venue that Michael Schumacher made his debut in Formula One. There is so much history here amongst the beautiful nature. We are about to go racing through the Ardennes forest, 4.3 miles of long straights, fast corners and huge elevation changes. Turn 1 at La Source moves straight into Eau Rouge, eventually climbing into Radion. They are corner names to get the heart pumping. It's old school, and we adore it. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Liam Lawson lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Leclerc, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Tsunoda, Alonso, Colapinto, Gasly and Alex Albon, Piastri, Hulkenberg, Max Verstappen and Hadjar, Behrman, Ocon, Andrea Kimi, Antonelli and Sonny Hayes, Sainz, Stroll, Bortoletto and Joshua Pierce completes the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me, a real authority on all things motor racing. It's a warm welcome back to Anthony Davidson. Well, it's an excellent sprint yesterday, but we're back to the usual format now. How do they continue what they started?
Absolutely. You know, they're at one with their car. You could see that in the sprint. That's why they were successful there. And you've got to carry that through into this race today. And in a way, we've had a snapshot as well of what this driver's capable of.
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Yep, loud and clear.
So, P1
okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So, P1 in free practice, pole in the sprint, win in the sprint, pole for the Grand Prix. We've got to keep going. We've got to make this an immaculate weekend and win this race. Going to go with, that was basically what was going to be my strategy anyway. 9 laps on the mediums to start, and then a 13-lap stint on the hards to bring it home. Going off our wear on the mediums in the sprint, so we shouldn't see anything more than 60%. I think the left rear was our worst during the sprint. I think it was about 54, 55% at the end of the sprint. So happy to go an extra lap on that, push it to 60, nowhere near the 75% danger zone. The tyres still felt pretty good at the end of the race. I don't think the delta was too bad. Might have been maybe a couple of seconds a lap, but that's pretty usual for medium tyres. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Simple race, one stop. Let's get out in front. Don't half spin and let the McLaren behind get in front. Yeah, let's go. 4, 5 lights. A little bit too much wheel spin off the start there. Oh, don't want to damage the front wing. Like Norris has jumped us. Just a bit too much wheel spin off the start. Time our run here. Bit of side drafting. Thought he was going to try and over-under me there. All right. Settle into our race rhythm now. Wait.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Keep doing that. Done that every fucking time. Just randomly minimizes itself. I don't understand. I don't understand why it does it. Why it's not bumping through there now that I'm not on quali trim. All right. Already 2 seconds back to Lando. Interesting. Any Apexes in chat? Purple to the middle sector, okay. 2.7 back to Lando now. Because I guess we're managing to keep pace through the middle sector. And with the low, basically no aero on this car, we're rocketing away on the straights.
Okay, Liam, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Copy.
Probably don't need to be pushing as hard as I am. Just need to be... I suppose actually I'm not really pushing, I'm just in a rhythm.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
I don't know what that target had to do with any of it, but sure.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGUH. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Gap out to 5.3 now to Lando. Just, we're easily the fastest on track at the moment. It's, yeah. Curious, we had a couple of cars start, Hulkenberg and Bortoletto starting on the soft tyres. And Hulkenberg pits now. So it was only the kick salvers starting on the medium tyre, on the soft tyre, sorry. Only getting 6 laps out of them, or 5 laps out of them rather. Surely they're not 2 stopping. I think Kick Sauber may have made a tactical blunder 2-stopping both of their cars. You probably, you think you'd prefer to have at least 1 foot in each camp, wouldn't you? So Hulkenberg pits onto mediums. Off his softs. Do you think he'll go about 8 or 9 laps on those and then pit onto the hards? Oh. Gotta concentrate on my own race. So they're worried about what Hulkenberg's doing down in 22nd there.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
What's their teammate doing? Down in P13 at the moment, Isaac Hadjar. Ware's looking pretty good at the moment. It's looking a little bit better than it did in the sprint. See how cold the surface temp of the front tyres get by the time we get to the end of the straight. They're going to get really cold by the end of this straight. Almost topping 330 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Grinding on that curve. Got to be careful you don't use too much of that curve, otherwise that happens.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
Copy.
Oh, Sonny Hayes is out. Broken down somewhere. Meanwhile, our gap is 7.8 back to Lando.
Yellow flag.
There's Sonny Hayes on the right.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
It's about the same wear over 9 laps during the Grand Prix that we did in 8 laps during the sprint. Okay, 51 on the left rear was the highest. Interesting. efficient.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So Norris stayed out. Piastri and Tsunoda behind also seem to have stayed out. But we've managed to stay in front of them.
Okay, Liam, let's be a bit more careful about where and when we use the RS, and let's try and be consistent as you use it moving forward.
Copy.
So the gap was about... I think the gap was about 6 seconds to Lando. See how it all plays out, because I'm sure Lando will possibly box either this lap or next lap.
Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
Lando going another lap. Going to do 11 on his medium tyres. He's basically going to split the race in two by the look of it. Let's say Lando is boxing this lap. I don't see him going longer on the mediums. I don't know. It'd have to be about 60% wear by now. And he is. See him pulling into the pit lane in front of us. Alright, gap is out to 12 seconds. Back to Norris. There you are. I think we're going to streak away with this one today, chat, because no one really has the pace to keep up. $14 seconds the gap, 8 laps to go. Actually 9 laps to go, I think. Really need someone to break down. Need to force a safety car just for a little bit of excitement. Oh, Jesus. Getting comfortable. Let's not throw it away. Right, 9 to go. We're just streaking ahead now. Oh, locking wheels now. Let's not be doing that. So I think judging by the totem, pretty much everyone's made their last stop except for Gabriel Bortoletto.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target. Really good job.
Who's yet to make his second stop onto hards. As with the two Salbers, who are the only teams that are two-stopping. Only 2 cars that are two-stopping.
Okay, Liam.
And there goes Gabriel Bortoletto for his last stop. That'll take him and Hulkenberg basically to the back of the field. because I don't know why the fuck they're two-stopping. Also, Lewis Hamilton. Not sure what's happened to Lewis Hamilton down there in P20. So Gasly's still running in the 10. Colapinto's sort of dropped off like I sort of expected him to. Even making Q3. Max Verstappen doing his normal thing, even though starting outside the top 10 has made it up into P4. Only 3 seconds back from George Russell now.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
2 long straights and you still managed to talk to me pretty much in a braking zone. Well, I think from now there's really not much to talk about. All the strategy's all done. Everyone's on their hard tyres. And it's all just straight racing to the end now. We're cruising ahead, 16 seconds ahead of Norris. There's a few sort of gaps. No one's really, maybe like the Gasly, Albon, Alonso kind of battle in the mid-pack there. They're all sort of near each other. Our teammate hopefully can get on the back of that little train and make his way into the points. All right, 4 to go. I'd love to know what the speed trap speeds are for everyone. The fact that I can still comfortably take a lot of corners flat and I'm literally running 0-2 wings, or 2 wing on the front, 0 rear wing, is wild to me. It doesn't feel like I'm running low downforce. This thing is still so planted. Alright, what is it? 3 to go next time by.
Yes, mate, we hit the target. Nice work.
I think Spa must be a really weak track for the AI, like Bahrain and Saudi. Because this is... I haven't changed the difficulty this whole time. I was struggling fighting for P6 last week at Silverstone. I've not changed the difficulty, not turned it down or anything like that. We are really gapping the field by 18 seconds right now. Oh, come on. All right, 2 to go. Still setting purple middle sectors. I think we're 2/10 under the fastest lap. Fastest lap. Come on. On 12 lap old hard tyres. Final lap. Lance Stroll out of the session. So a second casualty on the final lap as well. There he is, parked on the right.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
And into the bus stop for the final time. And that's a win. That's the Belgian Grand Prix.
Awesome.
An immaculate
Just amazing,
weekend,
mate. Well done.
topping every session.
Better. It'll only get better again.
Just... And Max Verstappen gets driver of the day. All right, I just topped every fucking session and dominated the race by like 20 seconds.
Liam Lawson wins.
A great display of dominance today by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
It was a tough tussle on the racetrack. It is now time for the celebrations. And Liam Lawson strides his way to the top step of the podium.
It'd be wild if Lawson actually won a Grand Prix. That'd be really cool.
After an event like that, who knows what the
All
sport
right,
has
so
in
the
store for us
final
next time.
finishing
Be sure to join us
positions
again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
from the Belgian Grand Prix. Myself coming through for win number 4 this year, I believe it is. Lando Norris 19 seconds behind. We just had all of the pace today. George Russell in P3 finishing out the podium. Charles Leclerc in P4 for Ferrari. Max Verstappen coming back from, where did he start? P11 to come home P5. Oscar Piastri P6. Esteban Ocon getting some valuable points for Haas. Yuki Tsunoda, Alex Albon, and Fernando Alonso grabbing a rare point for Aston Martin coming in P10.